Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and we are looking today at a thrust bearing from atop a ham radio tower. Now, what a thrust bearing does is it has ways to lock in on the pipe, the mast that goes through the thrust bearing, and it does two things. One, it supports the load so all the weight is not on the rotator down in the tower, and it keeps the mast from moving side to side. We'd like to ask that you please subscribe, hit the like button, and the notify to stay current with our content. Thank you. So after a little bit of cleanup, this is a repurposed AA1597 thrust bearing. It has a grease cap right there for inserting grease into the bearing. This particular thrust bearing had been modified to a new base and welded in 4 points around the bottom. Also, too, the set screws on the bearing have been drilled out and a piece of pipe has been wedged in there, and it is threaded section of pipe so that it takes a mast, but it doesn't really support it except that it locks in. So this is a repurposed thrust bearing. It's been changed. I'm not going to be able to reuse it. I'm going to have to buy a new one because I'm going to need to be able to support the weight on the thrust bearing, not let it go all the way down to the rotator. And this was on the top of a tower. It doesn't matter how high, but again, that's what a thrust bearing does. Probably weighs about 25 to 30 pounds. Very solid, but that's what you need to support the weight and to take the side loads off. That helps everything up on the antenna mast last longer. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope you found all this useful and informative. I know it's not a very exciting topic, but if you've got a ham tower and you've got antennas up on there in a rotator, then you know all about a thrust bearing. So here you go. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're having fun at your house.